Hello everyone, I'm Walt. Welcome to Principle 6 in our 101 part series, a life hack series on how to be happy on a daily basis, or happier as you prefer, because a lot of us are already happy and we just want to be happier. And this one is an interesting one. This one is to learn something new. And this is something I personally find can be huge because a lot of people are scared to go back to school after their breaks, or to go to, back to college after their break, or to, go and learn this thing, or to watch this new video. A lot of people just like to have their knowledge and they tend to not expand it after their high school years or their college years. They just want to kind of stay put at that level and just like go to their job and do their thing. And they don't always want to learn new things because new things can be scary. But the other thing is that new things can be really great, okay? So sometimes you'll also be really surprised by the kind of stuff that really strikes you as being interesting. For example, I was taking my first day of like a geology class the other day because I had to meet some natural science credits. And I thought it was going to be something I was not super interested in, where it was just kind of like, oh, geomorphology, why do I care so much about like land formations? Maybe this is going to be super boring. But then I'm hearing about rivers and landslides and their effect on real estate values, and then on top of that, like how you can determine which rivers and which dams are going to build up silt deposits, which ones are going to have, these things not work out versus this, how the hydrosphere combines with the atmosphere in this kind of process, how climate change could affect this. And I found out, this is just fascinating. I really like that kind of stuff. So learning something new, you don't always need to know what you're going to learn. But when you go out and try to look to learn something new, you often learn some pretty interesting stuff. And I'd say that that's really where the adventure is. You go out, you try something, and a lot of times you'll learn something fun and something you find really interesting and something that can be really valuable to you. I mean, being able to just look at landscapes from a few of these kind of lectures and be able to determine kind of, some of their past, or say, okay, this process is probably what's in play here. I mean, that's super cool to me. I never really thought about being able to do that as being a useful skill, but I don't know, it's just something I find fun now, and learning something new often will do that. I mean, I never thought I was going to love psychology, but turns out I ended up doing that. I could say that for almost anything that I now love. I didn't think I was ever going to love trading or stuff like that, and turns out I do. So it's one of those things where you just got to kind of dive into some things. Don't like dive in like I have to learn something, but when you learn a little something new, it can make a massive difference in your life and in your happiness, because learning really is fun. As much as the public school system really tries to beat that out of us, learning actually is fun. So remember that, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time with our 7th principle. I'm Walt. See you then.